Hey everyone, this is Sandy. Welcome back. This is my second Ylands video, and it is about armor. I hope everyone is doing all right, and I want to thank everyone who viewed my first video and gave me such great feedback. I really appreciate it, and I've tried very hard to incorporate that information in this video. So if you have any other feedback, please be sure to share. For the armor, there's quite a bit of armor in the game, and I'll show you some of these. What I have is all of the different armors that are available in this game. Based on the level that you're at in Ylands. For instance, if you get the free Ylands, you can actually start without having to buy the game, but you'll start in tropical and you have to learn all the recipes and advance into the different levels of the game. So you have a tech tree, which is right here. So when you start, you'd be in tropical and you'd have all of these different areas that you would need to complete. In order to complete these or open these recipes, you'd have to find these supplies, resources, and then click on research, and then it will open it, and then you can be able to craft the things that are available. So if you click on the item, it'll show you the things that you can actually craft. This is the combat. They have the survival. This is what you need to have in order to unlock fishing, the taming of the birds or the animals, herbs, fire. Fire's a big one. So that is what I'm talking about when I'm talking the tech tree, because you have different levels for each region. And as you can see, you learn more and more things. You get higher and higher materials, and particularly under the apparel, you'll find the different armors. This one has no armor in tropical. Well, maybe they don't show all the armors, but here are all the different, they have the pharaoh clothes, the Egyptian clothes, simple clothes, and then we get into the diving, oriental kimonos, heavy diving. So apparently they don't show the, oh wait, they do. Sorry. Anyways, these are the different areas that you can go to. And then they have the building, the same situation. And the furniture, decorations. I think, yeah, they're in the combat. And in tropical, you can get the wooden, the flint, and the obsidian. I apologize, I haven't had to do this because I had originally purchased the game. And then in the arid, then you go for the leather, the armor. So you can see as you reach each level, you have different options for armor, and all of them cost different resource materials. The same with the weapons. Okay, let's go back. And so that gives you a better idea what we're looking at. These three, this one, and the flint one are all in the tropical. Some of these other ones then start in the arid, and it moves on to monsoonal, especially when you get to the elven armor. That's in the monsoonal. Then you'll go to temperate. That's where you'll find the Mad Marine, and I believe the Gunslinger. And then you'll go to Taiga, and then you'll have the steel, the Renaissance. When you finally get to the biggest one, the highest levels of armor you can have is the zirconium, the alien scrap handler, and the guardian. And what you to figure out what ones you need to go to your crafting. And for instance, on the alien suits, you'll notice that the armor here has a 22 physical and 22 ranged. The physical is like hand-to-hand combat, and the ranged is like someone is shooting at you a bow or crossbow or a rifle. These are the energy, fire, and cold are the environment issues that it'll protect you from. And this one will, the alien heavy scrap handler is the highest for the energy or the harsh, the weather conditions. If you go to the guardian, I probably passed it. Yep, I'm sure I have. There we go. You'll see that they're reversed. The guardian will be the best if you're going into a fist fight or if there's a chance you'll be shot at. But as far as the environment, it doesn't protect you quite as much as the alien. So you have to kind of tailor your apparel to the situation that you're in. And that's how you can tell which ones you want. When you have the ability to craft these, this will tell you the items that you need to have in order to craft this. You just hover your mouse and it'll describe what they are if you don't recognize them. And it'll also tell you where it's needed to be. These are required to be in the foundry. So this one, the foundry, we could do the alien suits, and you had to create these in the metallurgical furnace. And that is again something that you would have to unlock in the tech tree, that workstation, before you would even be able to make these. So as you can see, the game has set it up to where you have to do, and it's almost like a forced progression. As you move further into the game, you'll find that some of the enemies that you'll fight and some of the hostile inhabitants, like the bears and the wolves and the jackals and the hyenas, things like that, will require more effort to kill, or else a higher level of weapon. And the higher your armor will be a benefit to you in trying to survive that particular region. And I was given the suggestion to explain a little bit more about what Ylands is. It's actually a sandbox game that you can play single player or you can play multiplayer. You can play in creative, which is a total, everything is available. You don't have to search for resources. If you're intending to build or just create a super cool place for you to play or invite your friend to play with, that's one option that you can have. You can just go crazy building things and you don't ever have to go search for resources and you don't have to have food and you're invincible. You have adventure, which is what this is, which like it's the equivalent of survival in Minecraft. But we don't have near as many creatures as they did in Minecraft. Um, but they do have enough that it keeps you on your toes trying to survive. And if you are very talented or very ambitious, they also have this section called an editor where you can actually create fantastic builds. You can even, if you're talented and know about scripting and all that, you could even make your own game, a mini game that you could play and invite your friends to go play. It's got a lot of things for everybody. They have the ability to build these. They have added the ability to create blueprints of these so that you can save them. They now even allow us to sell blueprints if you want to buy them with coins from the game. You can just go in here to this blueprint, and here's all the ones that you have. These top ones where it says local, those are the ones that you have created. And then it has a workshop. These are the ones that you have actually purchased from the workshop itself. If you go to shop, you can add things like pets that'll fly around. They don't really help you, they just are cute. You can buy costumes. You can actually buy emotes, so you can do fancy things. Avatar frames, recipes. If you're really having trouble getting started and you have something in particular you want, you can actually buy some of these recipes so that they're automatically opened. And here's the blueprints. And you can browse by popularity. You can browse by most expensive. You can browse by cheapest. And I'll be real honest, this sorting situation here is not one of the best. But as you can see, these are some of the amazing things that people can build in this game. And then they can sell them on this blueprint shop. So you'll see that they have these items for sale. Each one of them is like, this is the amount of coins it costs. And then that way you can make something amazing or even just functional or really wacky, whatever creative juices you have flowing. And you can upload this to the blueprint browser, the workshop, and then people can buy them. You will actually receive coins, a portion. I think Bohemia keeps, I don't know, it's 20, 25, 30% of the cost, but you get the rest of the coins added to your amount. So it's really amazing what you can do on here. You can actually filter this if you're looking, say, for instance, on buildings. That's a good one. Or cars. A lot of people do ships. And it'll show you the options that they have for those items. And a lot of times you have to just do it again, but you can see all these fancy ships. It's amazing what people can build. There are some amazing creators on here. The imagination that people have is just impressive. I think you would be really, really tickled with the possibilities that they have on here. But anyways, that's pretty much how the game works. It is very interesting. They have a very detailed wiki page that helps you. You're looking for something in particular. There is a wonderful Discord community. If you have purchased a blueprint but you haven't unlocked all of the recipes or items that you need to finish it, A lot of times, if you ask on our Discord, some of the older players have been collecting resources for literally years, and they would be more than happy probably to help you out. So it's a very friendly gaming community. It doesn't Discord doesn't we don't allow uh, abuse to happen on the Discord. Um, it's very family friendly, user friendly. So if you're interested, please check it out. Also, if you'd like to see a little bit more about the editor, um, usually on Saturdays in my time zone, it's around between noon and 1 o'clock on Saturdays. Building Factory has a live stream on the editor, and you will learn a lot about. We're doing a gameplay right now. We're building basically a town together, and it's just really neat to see how some of this stuff is put together, and just to watch how you navigate and create things in editor. It's really interesting. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I apologize for where I stumbled. I'm not a public speaker, as I'm sure that's obvious. But I really do think this game is so fun. And I hope you do too. And again, thank you. I really appreciate your patronage. And I look forward to doing this again. All right. Bye-bye.